Hi, I'm James Pindle. I'm a political reporter at the Boston Globe, and I'm with Felice Bellman, the political editor of the Globe. And because of the 100-year anniversary of the New Hampshire primary, we decided to come up with a list of the most iconic moments in the primary. But right now, we're going to decide and argue about what was actually the most iconic.
So here's a nominee. It's 1980. George H.W. Bush has just won the Iowa caucuses. He's expected to do well in New Hampshire. Ronald Reagan kind of snookers him, and they have this fight over the rules of a debate, which is all very tangled up.
Would the sound man please turn Mr. Reagan's mic off for a moment?
I am paying for this microphone.
And then Reagan goes on to win, and it's a big upset. And suddenly this was a guy who looked like he was in control of the situation, and nobody else was.
You know, when we look at these iconic moments, I think of two particular moments in the 92 primary. One, the moment where Mario Cuomo, then the sitting governor of New York, decided not to come. And if you did not participate in the New Hampshire primary, you were not officially a candidate. I think that's one. Two, you have to talk about Bill Clinton, right? I mean, for me, it's when he goes to Dover.
Me, I won't be like George Bush. I'll never forget who gave me a second chance, and I'll be there for you till the last dog dies. And I want you to remember.
You combine that with the comeback kid moment days later. I think those, one of the most iconic moments.
I think that's right. The amazing thing is, yes, absolutely, the comeback kid, which is the moment everybody remembers. Yeah. Also, I'll be with you till the last dog dies. Clinton himself remembers that he said that, and every time he's been to New Hampshire over the past quarter century since, he says it, people remember it, and it's this sort of love affair. But what about in 1972? That was the year that Ed Muskie, in a very convoluted situation, he was running in the Democratic primary, and he was being savaged by the Union Leader in Manchester, which was the largest paper, the biggest conservative voice in the state, and he calls a press conference in a flatbed truck right in front of the Union Leader in downtown Manchester, and it starts to snow, and the reporters think that perhaps he's crying. Perhaps there's tears on his face. He denies the whole thing, but it's seen forever as the unraveling, the start of the unraveling of
Quick
his campaign.
sidebar. Who's the better crier, Ed Muskie or Hillary Clinton in 2008?
Another teary moment in 2008. Well, his tears marked the beginning of the end.
Exactly.
Her tears, she went on to win the New Hampshire primary. She's the better crier.
She's the better crier, came across. So okay, here's my problem with why Muskie cannot be the top iconic moment.
Muskie's the story everybody knows.
It's a moment in time. It's not this bigger iconic moment that the whole primary stands for.
Okay, so here's one that might be.
Okay.
Think about Jimmy Who.
Yeah.
Jimmy who is Jimmy Carter. Is there even video? Is there a record of this event?
And that that's why I'm on board with this. Jimmy Carter is this former governor of Georgia, just walking around Iowa and New Hampshire. So he goes to Roby's general store in Hooksett, New Hampshire. He introduces himself as Jimmy Carter, and the famous line over the top from the person who runs the store was, "Jimmy Who?" It became the Jimmy Who campaign.
So it's the myth that says you can start from nowhere, you've got no money, you've got no supporters, you're a total long shot, and just from hard work you can win. True or not, it's sort of everything the primary is supposed to stand for.
It is the most iconic moment.
I think that's right. All right, we agree.
We agree for once. You can read the whole list of the 50 most iconic moments in the New Hampshire primary ranked, so you too can debate them all at bostonglobe.com.